Hi everyone, Cata here. We may have seen each other in other fine and flow lessons or workshops, but today I'm here as your weekly host in this new space called Language Bites. We're going to see each other here in the cyberspace to study grammar, vocabulary, language, business. These are short, concise videos. Now, let me start by asking you these two questions. Have you ever needed to explain your job responsibilities to someone outside your field? Has a colleague ever asked you a question about a related task that you're currently handling? When these situations arise, there are two structures that are useful: the present simple and the present continuous. Let's begin by speaking about the present simple and focus especially on when we can use it. We use it, of course, to talk about routines, as I assume you probably know. I usually arrive at work at about 8:30. We can also use it about more permanent things. I work for IBM, or in my case, I work for Fine and Flow. Also, remember, this is a tense that we use with states. Paris lies on the River Seine, as well as timetable events. The train leaves at 11:15. This has future meaning, even though I'm using the present. And last, when future times are introduced by when, as soon as, after, and if. When I see Margaret tomorrow, I'll give you a ring. It has future meaning, yes, but we use the present. Let me jump to that corner so that I can share with you other common phrases that respect this pattern. When we use as a rule, when we use generally or generally speaking, on the whole, once a week, once in a while, every winter, and most of the time. Okay, so now let's take a look at the present continuous. Sorry, see how the simple conveys more fixed situations, more fixed actions, or of course the future meaning, the ones that refer to future meaning. But bear the static meaning now that we're going to study the present continuous. Because the present continuous, first things first, let me come here. We are going to use it to describe actions that are happening while we are speaking, as in Mr. Takashi is waiting for you in reception. Very a classic one. But also when we describe temporary things, as in I am staying with my brother when my house is being redecorated. It's temporary. The moment I have my house back, I will stop living with my brother. If you're describing appointments or arrangements, I am seeing Mrs. Lange next Tuesday, especially if these appointments or arrangements are personal ones, personally arranged, and not fixed timetables, because that belongs to the present simple. And if we're talking about gradual change, as in because of global warming, sea levels are rising slowly. It's the change. Also, we describe ongoing and especially unfinished projects. I am writing a report on the takeover and I should finish in a few days. I am still writing it. I have been writing it and I still am. Let me jump again because I have more phrases for you, such as currently, for the moment, at the moment, for the time being, tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon, for example, and right now. So, if we have to do a short recap, we can talk about the main differences between these two. Are we talking about a more permanent situation or one that whose duration needs attention, let's say? Is it because it is temporary? Is it because it is changing? Is it because it is unfinished? Right? Are we talking about something scheduled, present simple, or personally arranged, present continuous? Is, again, something factual, present simple, or more temporary, present continuous. And last, remember the use of the present simple with stative verbs. All right, since practice makes perfect, make sure to follow the link on the description box to access 2 activities on today's topic. And if you would like to see more of this, please subscribe and make sure to check our channel every week. All right, that is all. Thank you. Have a lovely week.